bro. But like the thing is, the problem with I think Jake Paul is a good guy. I think he's cool. You know,
I mean Logan Paul, yeah.
he's cool, and he's like kind of like a baby McGregor. You know, he's like he stirs the pot. He's trying to make money. He's young. He's wild. Whatever. You know, that's cool. But he seems like he's loyal. You know, when they banned Andrew Tate, he came out and said, "Hey, man, like you guys are wrong. We shouldn't censor people." So I kind of like that. On the other hand, Logan's a hoe. Straight up, he's a hoe.
Logan is a hoe. Yeah.
You know, because and then second, well, okay, so and then he went and scammed the shit out of hella people.
I heard.
So he had this thing called Crypto Zoo. It was like supposed to be like a game that you play that you invest like money into it, and it turns into, I think they were trying to say it turns into like Ethereum, and then you could get to like hatch these little eggs, and like basically you played this game, and then through that game, as you earn points and whatever, those points you earn through that game, and you kind of work your way up, you can actually cash it out later and make money off of it. Well, that never happened. I guess the game never even got delivered. It never worked. They're supposed to launch it. They launched it or try to launch it, but it didn't never really work. His investors or the people that were in on it with him, they all sold all the stuff like, I guess way before when it was worth a lot of money, and then all the little investors that put money in, like his followers, they all got burnt out because the thing just never worked. And they try to sell it. They try to get their money out. They couldn't do it. Nothing. So there's a guy named CoffeeZilla online. He like investigates scams and all kinds of stuff, right? He's like hella good. He's got like a big massive following. Well, he exposed his ass hella hard. So he got hella mad. So Logan Paul gets mad, talks shit to him on his podcast, and then he talks about how he's going to sue him for defamation or whatever.
He actually has proof of that? Or?
Oh, yeah. CoffeeZilla got crazy proof. Watch, we could put the link in the description so people could watch it, but that shit's crazy. Like, bro, he even
So he created an app, a game, and then did he launch the game, or he just got a bunch of people to invest in that game, took all their money, and then never launched it?
So he got all the people to invest in it. He kept talking it up, how it's like the crazy shit out. Then they like half-ass launched it because they launched it, but it never really worked. You know what I mean? And then people like saw that something was wrong with it. They were like reaching out to like tech support and all that, and they're like, "Oh, we're working on it." Shit never happened basically, and people couldn't get their money out or nothing. So all the money people invested were gone. And I think it's up to shit, I don't even want to lie, but I think it's up to $10 million that they scammed for.
Damn.
Yeah, and all kinds of regular people, followers of his, in that CoffeeZilla interview or documentary that he made. Actually, he has he found the people that got scammed. He got them interviewed. He actually talked to some of the coders who did the codes, like all that. It's like a very detailed. I can't even go.
How is he not in jail then? If there's all the proof is right out there.
So he saw that shit was going like crazy. The programmers that he used and the people that were involved with him in this thing, I guess they were also some like known scammers. So all together, kind of I don't know if he knew or didn't know, but I guess there was like text message talking about how they're gonna try to raise the value and this and that, and they're all gonna sell. So that's the only bad thing about him. There's proof against him that.
Oh, so he actually has like proof of intent to screw people over.
Supposedly there's actual proof that they were talking like, yeah, we're gonna get this thing popping, we're gonna like pump it up, we're gonna talk about it, and then we're gonna dump it before, or I guess they were gonna dump it little by little before people could even notice that they're dumping it, so the price doesn't drop, or I don't even know.
People don't freak out and hop out before they take all the money that they wanted up.
Yeah, so I guess all the people that were in on it, they ended up dumping the whole thing, cashing out, besides him and his manager. But I guess the reason why is because they realized something was off, and they knew shit was about to be bad, and it was like a scam or whatever. So I guess the authorities must have gotten involved, because right now he basically like he was silent ever since that happened. For like months he was silent about it. He wouldn't talk about it on podcasts or nothing. And these guys are saying that they think that he went to the cops and said, "Hey, look, this is what's going on. We kind of screwed these people over. I kind of got scammed in the process too." And he tried to like walk it back so he doesn't get in trouble. So people think that he's working with the DA, district attorney, to try to figure out what to do so he doesn't get charged. I guess.
So he's trying to play the victim, basically.
He
So-
basically screwed people over. Went to the DA because he knew he'd probably get found, and he probably said like, "Hey, look, check this out. I messed up. I damn near scammed these people. I did this, that. So what can we do now?" And he came out and I guess the only way you won't go to jail if that happens, you do it, is if you deliver on the product or return the money to everybody who you stole from.
Mm-hmm.
And just in the recent days, he came out with like a plan to deliver the project.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly he's back in business, like we're gonna get it done. And I think as if not, he's gonna get charged and go to jail.
He's gonna have to pay all that money or go to jail, or he has to actually deliver on the product that he was promising everybody.
Yeah, if he doesn't deliver, that means you scammed. Right? Like shit.
I guess.
I mean, the project being delayed is one thing, but if you just never deliver, it's probably like way
okay,
worse.
but what if you just? If I was him, I would just deliver some garbage.
He
and
did
be
that.
Like, oh shit!
He did that, but
my
that's why
bad.
they're like, you guys scammed us. Fool, come on, people people invested millions of dollars in this.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I feel like he's not really a ethical person. And then watch.
Didn't he do the same shit with what was that freaking NFT crap? He pumped up a bunch of NFTs like, oh shit, everybody wants these. The price went hella high, and then he instantly sold hella shit and made hella money, and now that NFTs worth like nothing.
Well, he did pump up a lot of NFT. The funny thing is that supposedly this game was so popping because even the characters were drawn by like crazy artists. And then the characters they put out, they look like some damn donkeys. Like they look like some half-ass Photoshop shit. Supposedly people are like hella hot. It's like if you watch that damn, you gotta watch the the CoffeeZilla interview. It's crazy. It's hella funny, and he actually put updates since then.
What
But
a
anyway,
dirtbag.
on his watch if you want to pull this up on the Twitter page for CoffeeZilla, you can see here. He just posted, actually just now, it says that Logan Paul was just sued in a class action lawsuit for his role in Crypto Zoo, along with Jeff Levin, that Jeff is his a manager who was involved in on it. And then Crypto King, I don't know who that, I really don't know who that is, and then all the other people. But you see here is like the complaint.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess the plaintiff, Dawn, or whatever, however you say that, right? Don Holland.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's a cop from from like Texas.
A
And
cop from Texas is suing him?
Yeah, again, yeah, he's suing, I guess, but see, it's like jury trial and all that. Like, we'll see what happens with that. Anyway, there's another article here and it talks a little bit about it. You see,
Man, he has one of those faces that I just would love to just punch.
Doesn't he look like Tupac? That's hella funny.
Kind of, but without the peninsula.
Yeah, but Tubi's cool. This was a hoe. Yeah, I used to actually like this fool. I used to listen to his podcast and everything.
He was entertaining, but he did a lot of grimy shit for attention.
I just don't like the fact that he turned around on people, and I feel like loyalty is always the thing that you all like. It should be the base of everything.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. I feel like he just doesn't have a backbone. He's
but
very like,
right here you can read about it. He says the plaintiff who poured about $3,000 of his own money into Crypto Zoo in hopes that he would yield big returns. Well, this was pretty retarded too, though.
bro. That's only 3,000. That's not that
Right,
much.
and he's hoping to sue for $75,000 for conspiracy to commit fraud. I don't
You
even know
only
what
had
that
3,000 in it. Relax.
Okay, so conspiracy to commit fraud, fraudulent what does that say? Misrepresentation, and then negligence, unjust enrichment, and more.
I don't know. He's only looking for 75,000. He could have just went up to Logan Paul and be like, bro, give me the 75,000.
Like, bro, I'm gonna sue your ass. But the thing is, from what I understand with with these kind of things is, if you, it says it's a class action lawsuit. If it's a class action lawsuit,
Everybody can hop in, basically.
from what I understand is what they'll do is one person hops in, and then the next what they might do, or their attorneys might contact everybody who was involved and say, hey, what's up, hop in on it.
So they're gonna split 75,000
Well,
in like 30,000 people.
I don't know how much they're gonna split, because I was reading up on that actually, and I was like, who makes the most money on that? They say the first people, for some of the first people who hop in on it, those are the ones that benefit the most. So I don't know if it's true or not, but and my guess is that the further along you came up, the less you get.
So basically, if you got screwed in that whole thing, you better get in line fast before you only get like a couple dollars.
Yeah, and I think the reason why they want class action lawsuits is because they make a stronger case and say, "Oh, look how many people we got."
Oh yeah.
But if they're only suing for 75,000, like shit, those fools invested millions, and they say if you do, so this is one thing that people need to know about actually like a class action lawsuit. If you join a class action lawsuit, you cannot individually sue for that same thing anymore. Like you give up the right to sue. And you're not the one dealing or taking deals. Whatever deal is taken, that's what you get, and you just put up with that. If you join a class action lawsuit, that's kind of from what I understand.
So basically, you get what you get from the class action lawsuit, and then that's it. You can't come back later and be like, "Oh, well, actually, I lost way more money. I'm suing him again."
Nah, from what I heard, you can't sue on a personal level if you go through a class action lawsuit. It's
Okay, so what happens if everybody decides, I'm not hopping on this class action crap. I want to sue him individually.
Well, then you could probably just do it if you didn't hop in on it. That's my guess. I don't know. I'm not an attorney, but shit, that's my guess.
We need to get an
Don't
attorney.
take legal advice, okay, from me.